What's up, guys? I'm John, this is Hayden, and we are JH Snowboarding. Today we're going to be going over prepping for the 2021 season, kind of a little bit about what we know is going to happen, not any like opinions, but 100% like what we know. Probably stuff that you already know as well. We're also going to be going over, like first-time snowboarders, ways to get some cheaper stuff if you don't want to go spend $1,000 on gear, and then just basic snowboarders knowledge of what to expect this season.
First off, what we know for sure though, this season's going to be different. It's not going to be any other season. The whole world is upside down right now.
We're in a pandemic. One of the things that you really got to remember is although things are different, you're getting to snowboard during a global pandemic, You
got to make the best of it.
Make the best of a bad situation. So there are going to be reservations for Vail Resorts. That's really what we're focusing on right now, by the way, is Vail Resorts, because that's what we ride.
Also, masks. I've heard from people that know people up there that you're not even allowed to show up at the resort without a mask.
But here's the thing with that too, guys. Who snowboards without a mask on anyways?
Yeah, that wind's hitting you, it's freezing cold on the lip. No thanks, not me.
No. So if you're an anti-masker, be a pro-masker for the day you go snowboard.
Go get a cool looking mask, something that you just want to show off. It doesn't have to be hospital mask.
That's the thing. We did talk to people that work for Epic, and a lot of people were thinking, oh, you're gonna have to wear like a surgical mask. No. As long as you
have a face covering
and your nose is covered, so you can wear your buff masks or just your normal snowboarding mask.
Yeah,
that's not changing. All right.
Another thing we know: social distancing on the lift is going to be. It's going to make the lift line seem a lot longer, but at the same time, with the reservation thing, the lines there's not as many people.
Right.
What we know as of now, I'm not sure if it's 100% true or he said, she said, but right now it's going to be ride with the party you came with, or I think it's 2 to 3 people on a lift, social distancing.
So what I'm tracking with that, because I read a lot about it when Vail Resorts released their standards for that. So on a 6-person chairlift, you'll be able to have 2, maybe 3 singles on the chairlift. Other than that, you're riding with your party. So you're not going to be riding up with your buddy and then have Sally McSkeerson hop on right next to you.
That's what we're going with, Sally McSkeerson.
So it's going to be ride with your party unless you're a single, and then when you're on a 6-chair lift, then you will have single, 1, 2, 3, 4, single. So
let's be honest, who really wants to ride with random people on the lift? I don't. I love riding with my boys and getting just sit there and we talk and we talk about the day.
We're very annoying.
Yeah.
If this stuff does go away and you ever get a chance to ride with us on the lift, I'm sorry in advance.
Also, just for the whole season coming up, your boards are going to be the number one thing that is going to get you down the hill. So why not? If you got a busted edge or you got a board that isn't in the best shape, maybe go out there, get a new board if you're willing to spend the money, or you can go to your local shop and they have demo boards, which he rode all of last year.
So last season, I didn't know what I was buying. So I bought a board, I rode it for like 2 months and I hated it. It was super heavy. It wasn't a wide, but it was super wide. I hated it. And so I actually went up to Epic Mountain Gear here in Colorado Springs and I bought a 2017 Burton Trick Pony for like $90.
Still has it. Nice board.
It was a steal. It's my rock board now because I've gotten 2 brand new boards this season. But I mean, it's not a bad board and it served great.
Also, if you're in the Colorado Springs, Denver, Summit County area, hit up the Ski Dock. Look him up on Instagram at Ski Dock. He is a mobile tuning shop that will go out there and
he'll wax and edge your board for you. Mm-hmm. So if you don't know how to do it, or you don't know where to take it, Ski Doc. You can look him up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and he's going to be there.
If you want to do it yourself, eventually we're going to put out a video on how to do wax and edge your snowboard. And if you don't feel like doing that, and you don't feel like hitting up anybody, take it to your local shop.
To the shop. I think
Christie's Sports, anybody who does it that's a snowboard shop, they will do it.
Epic Mountain Gear, I think they're one of the more expensive ones, and it's still affordable. I don't know what exportable means.
Exportable?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I think that's like
extra affordable.
Yeah, extra affordable. But also, with season coming up, make sure, like, if your pants, you ripped your pants, doesn't fit anymore, your gloves.
Look,
gloves get tore up.
We're all guilty of it, especially Hayden. We gained a lot of weight during quarantine.
Yeah.
Okay, you should have seen Hayden last year. He was actually good looking. Not anymore. He's rocking the dad bod. 100%. Yep. Make sure your stuff fits. Mm-hmm. The last thing you want is to get super hype on November 6th to go ride Keystone, and then nothing fits.
Your pants don't fit. Your boots don't fit. You get up there, your lace is busted.
Yeah. Your bow is cracked.
Your strap on your bindings are busted. You got a split edge. That split edge, it might be minute right now, but you do a couple turns on that thing, and it's gonna just keep skis. Yeah. So go out, and if you have to get new stuff, get new stuff. You don't have to go out and spend expensive money.
Guys, things are really cheap right now. Okay, a lot of people or a lot of shops canceled their orders for 2021 models because they didn't know what was going to happen. So now they've got a whole bunch of 2020 stuff that's brand new, but since it's last year's model, they're just trying to get rid of it.
I just got the DC Mega at Epic Mountain Gear in Colorado Springs. They had it marked originally for $499. After taxes, I walked out of there for $315 for a brand new snowboard.
I bought the DC 156. As we all know, that's the Blackboard Pro magazine board of the year. It was marked at $579. I walked out for less than $310.
Yeah.
So like, guys,
right now is your time to get, if you want to get money, but you're not trying to fork out, and you want stuff that's going to last well, go out and get that cheaper board. You don't have to get the top of the line equipment.
And we get it too. We're both married. All right. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. All right.
Yeah.
If she's gonna leave you over $300,
hey, and if you're single,
get it
and regret it, baby. Get it and regret.
There you go. YOLO. Right.
That's also, first time buyers. If it's your first time, go to a shop.
Please don't do everything on your own.
Yeah. And don't buy boots online if you've never tried on snowboard boots, because everything's going to fit different. Go to a shop.
And please, with the boots, don't say, I wear a size 11 Nike, so I'm going to buy size 11 Burtons.
Yep.
They're not going to fit. You're going to think they fit, and then you're going to start riding, and you're going to realize, like, you're going to be like, oh, why does anybody do this? Like, this hurts.
The people that work at these snowboard shops, they're knowledgeable guys. They're knowledgeable girls. Talk to them. Don't be afraid to say, hey, this is my first time looking at snowboards or buying a snowboard.
They're here to help.
Yeah.
You know, and so with that, if you are a little timid and like you want to feel like you know a little bit going in there, when you're buying your boots, you want them to be tight but not painful.
You want your toes to just hit,
brush the tip.
Your boots are going to pack out.
So what he means by pack out is that the more you ride them and as your feet heat up, you're going to form like a cushion, like a memory foam cushion that your feet are just going to sit in. And that's what you want. And that's why you want them to be tight when you first put them on, because when they do pack out, they're going to form to your foot.
Also, if you're trying to look cool on the mountain this year, get that JH snowboarding hoodie.
All day long.
You know how many people are going to recognize you? Be like, oh my God, are you a pro?
And you're going to be like, yeah, you know?
Yeah, but just get out there, guys. Get out there and just kill the game this year.
Just have fun.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be less people on the mountain. We all know it. Because how many people do you know that are like, oh, I'm not buying a pass because I don't want to deal with reservations?
Good for them.
I had one of my good friends text me today, and he was like, yeah, I'm not going to get an Epic Pass because you have to reserve a time slot. I was like, what do you mean a time slot? And he was like, well, I'm only going to get to ride for 2 hours, and I live 2.5 hours away. I was like, no, dude, you're reserving the whole day.
Yeah. Also,
this is probably the only time in history that Vail Resorts is going to cater to Epic Pass holders.
I know at least at Vail Resorts, for the first month that each resort is open, pass holders are the only ones allowed on the mountain.
Yeah, and as far as I'm tracking, you even after that, you can't go buy a day pass. You've got to buy one in advance.
And make sure your biggest thing too is if you're not going to Vail Resorts, if you're going somewhere on the East Coast or California or somewhere, wherever you're going, look into what the resort is saying, because every resort's going to have their different types of regulations and rules for this.
Yeah, like A Basin, I don't think that they're doing reservations, but I think Copper is. But Copper's not really saying anything. It's in the fine print.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about that. I didn't have to go back and look at it, but I'm pretty sure that's what I was told at Epic the other day.
Just make sure you guys are looking in. Don't get up there and have bad equipment and don't have a pass that doesn't work because you thought you could come up there and buy a day pass. Just guys, make sure you guys are smart.
There's no day passes. But for Epic Pass holders, there are day of reservations. Yes. So with us both being military, if we wake up one morning, we're already up at 4:45, 5 a.m. We get that text, snow day.
We're going.
We're going.
Pow day.
Wednesday, we're
Pow day out, dude. So just be ready for the season, boys and girls.
Yeah,
it's coming quick.
Don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your sister.
Tell your sister. Follow us on Instagram at JH Snowboarding. It's the same as the YouTube.
Yep.
Hit us up for merch. We are doing all over the country right now. We're trying to figure out how to go worldwide with it. So make sure to hit us up.
Hey, just remember, boys and girls, just remember to rip, ride, and stay rad.